And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Clemson.
And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Still looking on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. If you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They're able to make the stop, but this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
First and 10 now for the offense. To the air, it's Klubnik. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down there.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds his man. It's Briningstool. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
Good enough for a first down. That's the end.
So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. To throw, it's Klubnik. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. The quarterback who can escape and score. What a weapon for that offense.
Well, quarterbacks with legs like this are so much harder to prepare for and defend than your more traditional quarterbacks. That kind of speed, that kind of creativity makes it almost impossible to defend him and keep him cooped up all game.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And it works. The first down to the 35.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays.
It's caught on the left side for a huge gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in a stat sheet the next day. But when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps this drive alive.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, incomplete. He nearly threw a pick in the end zone. Second down coming up. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving to the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Works downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And bulldozing his way through. Returner brought down.
Down at the 27. And the Clemson offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Oh, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like John.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 20. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. He's escaping the pocket now. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll take the lead in the 2nd half.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
He breaks free. He's going to pull it down and run. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Great cut there. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Clemson. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
The pocket breaking down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
That is such a big pickup for this offense late in this game. You go play action pass on third down. You know, a lot of times you're caught up on the...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.